normally there are trees that behave like vines. They're looking for, they're searching the best kind of environment. And in that search, they can go in a place, decide to go this way. So a lot of it has to do with the terroir, the kind of environment that this plant is exposed to. For like 10 years, I've been trying to photograph these really enormous fig trees that are near my house. And I work as a mosaic artist, so for me it was very hard to get to a picture in which I could get the surface of the tree, which was very expressive, and at the same time get the shape of the whole tree. I could never find the right distance. When I saw the grapevines, they're like bonsais, you know, they're like reduced fig trees. When I was invited to do something with Ruinart, the focus was also to have a very close interactive with the chef de cave, the person who's responsible for making the wine. And also, you know, that person, these collaborations between artists and scientists, he's a biologist, they can work or they may not work, depending on how the artist and the scientist is able to create a middle ground from which they can draw ideas and have a discussion. I think we hit it off from the very beginning, because we found out a place where we could be talking that would enrich both his experience and mine.
Because we've cooperated for so long as well with artists, the first collaboration is with Alphonse Mucha in 1896. So that's, you know, more than 120 years. So in a way, we always find easy to collaborate with artists, and every time we bring them to the house, and at the end of the day, they give their view of the maison, of what is important to us.
Everything started with an invitation. It was Frederic Dufour. He asked me if I had an interest in doing that.
First of all, he's a fantastic artist, and I'm sure we all agree, extremely well known. But more important, what I wanted to look for was his engagement for environmental and social issues, which is very key to me and to the Ruinart house.
When you draw a tree, you may not think about it, but you're using a dead tree. Something that used to be a tree to draw it, you know. A pencil used to be a tree. You know? And in order for you to make the tree come back to life, you need a dead tree. Every single thing you're seeing here is actually a trace or a piece of carbon. Or it starts with a drawing, then it gets filled with actual material. You know, they are illusions, but like any other picture is an illusion. It's a promise of depth and physicality. But in my sense, I cannot compete in the end of illusion with you know, people who do illusions like Spielberg, or you know, this is not my ballpark. I go the other way. I work with the barest threshold of illusion, the worst possible illusion. That still, when you look at it, it inspires you to think about it, how you get to see things when you look at pictures.